Hi, my name's Terry Jordan, and I want to thank you for watching. This is about fundraising, and I'm going to share my top 5 favorite methods of fundraising. I want to share them with you so that you can use them. They're easy and fun, and my goal is to put the fun in fundraising. I've been fundraising all my life. I've done it since I was a little girl, helping my dad, who is a fundraiser. So I want to share some tried and true methods. Now, when I was growing up, we didn't have the ability to create a website, so that has jumped up to the number one thing to do. So if you have access to creating a website, make it personal. And there are a lot of great sources out there now, like GoFundMe, other ones, but let's just suggest GoFundMe. When you get to writing your website, make it really personal. Create a personal story about yourself, tell why you want to do it, and then include some things like your goal amount that you're trying to raise. And I'm going to suggest that you go twice as much as you think. So for example, if you're trying to raise about 5,000, ask for 10,000. So instead of saying, I need to raise $4,426, don't give an exact amount. Go way more than you think, because people will be much more generous when the idea is to raise more money. And with that extra money, if you do raise that, it can go into a scholarship fund or some other way for others. So just put it right out there. If you need to raise 10,000, put 20,000. So that's the first thing. And also on your website, include a date. And you can change this around, but give people an idea of when you would like to receive the money by. So if you're trying to raise money, it could be in October, but you might want to, like if you're setting up the website right now in February, for example, if you get it up and running in February, ask for some time in March. And then when that date passes, change it to sometime in April, because this really helps to create a little sense of urgency for people to realize, like, oh, I have till October. They just put that off. But if you say, if at all possible, if you could make your donation by March 15th, it helps folks to figure out how they're spending their money as well. That really helps. And a third thing is a picture. It can be a picture of yourself, ideally, a picture of what you're going to be doing. So if you're going on a trip, you could make a picture or send a picture of Italy if you're going to Italy, that kind of thing. So include a picture. So how much you're asking, set a goal, a date of when you would like to receive the money. You can keep updating that, and a picture. Website, number one, get that up and as soon as possible. And there's lots of help available. So get some help, but get your website. With that link, you can use it in email, you can use it on your letters, you can use it for social media. It's great. The second one is the letter. A letter, again, make it very personal, include a picture, the same thing, a date, and give people an option of being able to send a check to you. So they could have a cutout. You might have like a perforated or like a dotted part of the bottom of the letter where they could cut it out and send a check and tell them who to make the check out to, where to send it. And in the letter, include a self-addressed envelope. Doesn't have to be stamped, self-addressed. And if you can make the outside of the envelope a little bit fancy, something different shape, different color, not like any other bill, like, that regular size letter envelope. Maybe try a different color or a different size envelope helps, because people would be much more likely to open it, especially if it's labeled. And if you could self-write the addresses, that's even better. If you're raising around $3,000, I would suggest at least 100 letters. So if you're trying to raise like 4,000 or 5,000, maybe 150. And it seems like a lot, but think about all the people and the groups that you're in and the groups that your family is in as well. So people that you go to, doctors, and anybody that you see on a regular basis, even store owners, that kind of thing. So those are the top two. The next one is with a group, so a garage sale. and or yard sale or some kind of group effort where you get everybody to donate as much stuff as possible, have it at one location, and then each person who's made the donation, say you have a group of folks that are part of your fundraising effort, that they would get the funds toward their items that are sold. And you can keep track of that, and it's really fun, and you could make like $1,000 in a day. It's amazing. And what I've done in the past is go around to all the neighbors where I'm in my neighborhood and ask them, would they be willing to donate? Is there anything they want to donate? And I give them the option. They can get the money, or they could use that to make a donation. Most people just say, oh no, you can keep it and whatever you want to do with it. So it's a great way to make money, and you can have other things at your garage sale, like raffle items, or even just a bin, like a bucket for folks to collect money in. The fourth is recycling, and folks can share about this, but this can be anything from bottles and cans, ink cartridges, metal. There was somebody in our group that started collecting metal, just pieces of metal, and he went to the junkyard. They gave him money for metal. He ended up raising, $3,500 for metal. He had a truck, so if you know somebody with a truck and metal is your thing, go for it. But be creative. You can go to places where they're throwing out bottles, throwing out plastic. You could go to places where recycling is there and ask if you can have the recycling. So it's really pretty easof, and it's time consuming. You got to collect all that stuff and get the money for it. And the fifth way kind of has 5 parts to it. The fifth way is have a party, have music. What I've done is get a venue or a place that will not charge anything for their site, and maybe they'll even give you some money back. For example, a restaurant local here has a place upstairs where we can set up musical instruments, band and all that. And then anybody who buys food or beverages, they give us a percentage back. You can charge at the door. So now this is like the second part. So one is the folks might give you money back, a percentage of what the sales. Another thing is charge at the door, it could be a donation. You could ask for like a door fee, when they walk in the door, like $5 or $10, something, a small amount. And so that's the second part. A third part is have a couple of raffles. So the third and fourth, I guess it would be, one raffle is a 50-50 where folks put in money, and then one ticket is chosen at the end, and then you split. So what we've done in the past is have one ticket be $5, 3 tickets for $10, and then if we pull the roll of tickets up to like the elbow is $25, the shoulder $50, and then all the way across. So pull the tickets. A lot of tickets for $50, and people get really excited, and I can't tell you how many times we've gotten $50, and this is for a 50-50 raffle. So at the end of the evening, end of the party, pull a raffle ticket. Whoever wins, they get half of what's in them, and we usually get about $500 if there's 50 folks at your party. The other raffle would be large items that have been donated, and you can raffle those off, and those are really fun. You can have like first, second, and third prizes. And the fifth way, so these are all it's like a 5-in-1 kind of party. The fifth way is a silent auction. So have folks bring items. They can be going to local businesses and asking them to donate dinner or movie tickets or massage. It could be artwork, even local art, the art within the people in your group, the kids' arts. And this tends to be the most expensive in terms of silent auction items. So think about all these items, and you can have that in the silent auction. So there's five ways of raising money right in that one event, and it's really fun, and you get people to help out. And if you have like 5 or maybe 10 people helping is probably enough, but you could have more. And for the amount of items at your silent auction, probably 10 or 15 at the most. And you can package things, so you can, like if you have several items that are similar, maybe somebody's offering babysitting. My son often offers himself chores, 2 hours of time, and people can ask him to do anything they want: heavy lifting, moving rocks, painting the house, any kind of chores. So people offer that, and then that goes into the silent auction as well. So you can be creative, and these are the events that I have done over and over again with great success. So if you have any questions, I would be happy to answer more questions or help you with any of these items, or anything at all. So thank you for watching, and good luck. Have fun. Remember, fundraising can be fun. Alrighty, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.